Hello again and welcome back to another week of the Scottish Football Roundup. We have a full card of stories from the William Hill Championship, League 1 and League 2. Coming up this week, Ross County's Championship future continues to be perilous. Stennismuir and Inverness Caley Thistle continue to barely be separated in the League 1 title race. And in the League 2 intriguing title fight, both EK and Spartans were on the wrong end of results. But we start with the Friday night football, as Queen's Park, who have hit a bit of form of late, face Ross County 6 days after what Stuart Kettlewell said was the worst defeat in the club's history over Airdrie.
Connolly whips it into the back post, Akio right with the header again. Comes back to Connolly. Longridge swings in now to the back post, and it's just over the bar. Big chance for Queen's Park, but it's just over. And they're putting Ross County under early pressure here. Martin with the ball in. There's the header, and it's Aidan Connolly, the smallest man on the pitch, but he scored a big goal for Queen's Park, completely unmarked in the Ross County box. And once again, the Staggies' defence has let them down badly. They trail Queen's Park at Lesserhampton after only 15 minutes. And are we seeing a very quick end to their championship stay? Rock bottom of the table and now behind. But even with 11 men behind the ball, Ross County just feel fragile at the moment as the ball comes forward towards Phillips. That's a great ball, a great touch, and a great save from Callum Ferry. The first chance for Ross County. The first signs of life from Ross County. That was a huge chance for Kieran Phillips. Dunker with the ball, and it's curled. Iacovitti couldn't get there. Queen's Park let it bounce and then clear it, and Michael Ruth could get there first. He does, he chips it over the defender. He's got a long way to go, Michael Ruth. And Connor Randall's back there. Ruth still going, and it's over the bar. Oh, he holds his head in his hands. He had the goal almost at his mercy. Michael Ruth as he sprinted away.
Peake looks to take it down, gets it away from Devine, picks out Gullen, he's running into the edge of the area and he's clipped. It's a cynical challenge from Barjonas, and I would expect a yellow card. Surprising decision from the referee, but we expect consistency. Payton looks for a shot, and it's in the back of the net! A Rory Payton stunner! He enjoyed that one.
Fair play to him.
I think he started every single game since then when he's been fit.
Yeah.
McPake, 1-2 with Payton, left-footed across the box, goes all the way through.
Wow.
That's a huge chance for St Johnstone. Is it Liam Smith just at the back post? Maybe misjudges the flight of the ball, a bounce there, not quite sure. Sam Stanton on the corner kick, goes low. It's cleared out to the edge of the area. Jason Holt wins it back. Sam Stanton in possession again. Goes short to Jamie Gullen. Left-footed towards the back post for Morgan Boys! Great ball, great header. Morgan Boys on the score sheet. Doubles St Johnstone's advantage.
And it's a beautiful cross, powerful header past the goalie. See the net ripple, lovely stuff.
What a ball from Josh McPake. Jamie Gullen across the box. Rory Payton, and that's it! St Johnstone 3. Airdrie nil. Saints catch the visitors lacking at the back. 2 goals in as many minutes for St Johnstone. Brings it forward, Sam Stanton showing outside of a boot pass for Smith. Cross in towards the back post, and Josh McPake ends up in the back of the net, but the ball goes wide. Armstrong dispossessed by Sam Stanton. He's drifting into the box, takes a touch over towards. A penalty kick for St Johnstone. Sam Stanton's run into the box, taken down by Craig Ross. Josh McPake. And it's a goal. St Johnstone 4, Airdrie 0. A well-taken penalty high into the left-hand side of the goal. The keeper dives the right way, but he can't reach that one.
Second against fourth at Firhill, and within 5 minutes the home team had this fabulous chance with Alex Samuel's header just going by. Thistle would strike first, however. Good play leading to a ball falling kindly, and Samuel would control, fling himself round and smash it home for 1-0. 4 minutes later, and a fast bit of play led to Samuel once again in a nice position. In the pocket to receive from Aidan Fitzpatrick, and that was 2-0 inside 22 minutes. Neil and Inspires were not looking at the races and under the cosh again, this time Ben Stanley with the strike at the end of the move, but it was too high. It was a game with largely limited chances. This was the best chance Dunfermline could muster in the second half from Chris Kane. Overall, though, Thistle were comfortable and stay within 5 of St Johnstone. The KDM Evolution Trophy winners would have the first decent chance at Starks Park. Kai Montagu would stride forward to play in Innes Cameron. Murray Johnson throwing goal would smuggle the ball away. Ross Matthews next was clipping a ball, and there was a couple of squee whiff headers in there, which led to a great header from Jai Rowe, but it was thundered off the bar. The next chance would open the scoring though, and naturally it would come at the opposite end. Grant Gillespie slipping through Cameron Blues for an emphatic finish, the Taunton lead on the stroke of half time. Into the second half, Rovers looking for an equaliser, and in the scramble here, a spectacular effort from Rowe, but it was just off target. However, the equaliser would come. Paul Niceo would receive all his own work around the long way to curl home on the hour mark, 1-1. Six minutes later, the scoreboard had turned around. Josh Mullen to the influential Rowe, who'd whip a beauty in for Innes Cameron, and that was 2-1. Heading towards the final quarter of an hour, and Morton were not done yet. When an initial move wasn't cleared properly, Michael O'Halloran delivered for Nathan Shaw to tuck home for parity. Barely 2 minutes later, however, sub Jordan Doherty was trying to find space for Rovers, and the ball then struck the hand of Ian Wilson. The referee pointed to the spot. The penalty, however, from Dylan Easton was saved rather comfortably by Johnson. A big opportunity gone. There would be homeside joy, however. Lewis Stevenson's corner headed home by Jordan Doherty, who made amends with 6 to go. There was still work to do in stoppage time for Dougie Emery's men, however. Joshua Ray made a superb save to deny Jackson Longridge, which meant the 3 points would be secured. It was 6th against 3rd in the hazy Somerset sunshine, and the hosts played some tidy stuff here with Ben Summers finally pinging wide of the box to Ben Dempsey, but his ball across didn't trouble friend or foe. An impressive season for Arbroath, and Jack Wilkie's cross nearly troubled David Mitchell as the ball tickled over. This corner up the other end had a lunging header from Anton Dowds, but the wrong side of the net. It continued to largely be Ayr dominating play, and they created the first big chance. Aidan McAdams and the Red Lichties goal went down really well to stop Summers' strike. Into the second half, and Ayr again were patient to wind up a bit of space for a strike. Anton Dowds with a swivel, but it was away by McAdams. Different angle, far channel this time for Dowds, through once more, but he dragged the shot wide. It was Anton Dowds again up big from an Ayr corner, but it was a stunning close range goalkeeper save. It was still goalless. Arbroath tried to help Ayr this time. A poor defensive header led to Jamie Murphy curling, but another amazing McAdams tip over. The honest men had all the chances. The goal did come in the game. No cruel script fates here. The ball eventually finding Jamie Murphy, who curled this time from the other side. It was absolutely planted, and it proved to be a tremendous winner. So no changes between the top two, with 5 points between St Johnstone and Partick Thistle. Both stretch further clear of Arbroath and Dunfermline in the top four. Ross County's defeat on Friday night wasn't good for the confidence, but stayed 2 points behind Airdrie, who also lost against the league leaders. On to League One, and we begin with the huge Saturday night football match between the top two. It was the Wayside supporters at Ochilview who would be first to celebrate. Mitchell Robertson got the first header down from the corner before Cal MacLeod touched home from inches for the Cally Thistle opener. Darren Jameson in the home side goal had a fine save and was unlucky, but MacLeod followed up well. The best any chance in the first half came after a chaotic scramble. Eventually it was Nicky Jameson who got the final header of the move, but Ross Monroe managed to take. One for scorebar fans, same minute and second, but we're in a new half. David Witherspoon had a speculative strike on the turn. There was some venom on it, and it did try to double that lead, wasn't far away. Another fantastic chance for the Challenge Cup runners-up shortly after. Jordan Alonga was needing a fine fingertip or three from Jameson. Once more, it was a warrior moment for the goalkeeper. Alfie Banvage this time through with the strike, and another chance met with a dive this time. Ewan O'Reilly tried to spark something for the side behind. He laid off Ross Taylor, but Monroe came rushing out. Next was the combo of Matthew Aitken and Nicky Jameson, the latter testing the midriff of Monroe. Stensfield fans had a bit of belief now as the second half went on. 11 minutes to go, and this corner kept pressure on the Cally Thistle defence. Eventually Taylor fizzed the ball across, and a coming together in the box led to a penalty signalled by Cameron Stirling, the referee. Remy Savage, the culprit, earning a yellow for the foul on Michael Anderson. It was into the corner from Matthew Aitken, and that would be the equaliser, and that would secure a point. The title duel goes on in League One.
It's a decent ball in, it just misses the back post, it's gone through everybody. Innes Murray looks gutted he's not got to that. Montrose through. Montrose again driving into the 18-yard box. The shot goes over.
Dylan Carr looking to get the ball moving on the right side. Plays a great ball for Sam Fisher. Luke McCarville on the edge of the box here, looking to get cutting. Take it down the byline. Oh, and he's gone down. And it's a penalty for Kelly Hearts. Luke McCarville gone down in the box. A little trip from, it seems, Aidan Quinn.
Saran Arnott that steps over the ball for the penalty. Runs up, shoots. Keeper's went the right way, but he's not strong enough. Ball dribbles into the bottom corner. Kelty take the lead through Aaron Arnott. It's Kelty Hearts 1, Montrose 0.
Gibson on the edge of the box. Plays it into Blair Lyons. Blair Lyons will get a shot. Goal for Montrose. 1-1.
It's a good goal there from Blair Lyons. Kept fighting for the ball.
Lewis Moore plays the ball over the top towards Steves. Luke McCarville picks up edge of the box. Here comes to Lewis Moore. Lewis Moore. Yeah! Cameron Cooper scores for Kelty. Lewis Moore plays a great ball into the 6-yard box and Cameron Cooper's there to put it home. Kelty doing well with the pressure. Strong challenge from Craig Clay. Very, very tense moment on the edge of the box there for Kelty. Lewis Moore picks up the edge of the halfway line. The ball seems to be through the middle. Luke McCarville plays it through to Cooper. It's 3-1 Kelty. Cameron Cooper plays it to the bottom right hand side of the goal.
Accies had the first opportunity at Broadwood with his curling effort from Kevin O'Hara tickling the outside of the post. Alloa are fairly comfortable in the playoffs. Stephen Skugel was laid off here, but his reverse shot whizzed past the post. Accies was united by outright outstanding reactions from Liam McFarlane in the Alloa goal. Ollie Shaw from close range and the longest Armin Cumbernauld stopped the opener. Then the wee team were through when Callum Gallagher was played in. A sumptuous chip, but the post denied him. Fine margins. Hamilton would take the lead as the match headed into the hour mark. Ollie Shaw was in the position to profit from a fine save by McFarlane to stop Stephen Bradley. 1-0 to the home team. Alloa thought they found the equaliser 10 minutes later, but the assistant raised the flag for offside. And they carried on for that equaliser. Connor Salmon had this super effort in the closing stages, which brought a fine Josh Lane save. In the end, it was a morale boosting win for Hamilton Accies. Kai Kennedy's corner was met by Brennan Dickinson up from the back. Balin de Moose with the strong hands away. The Doonhamers were providing the best of the attacks. Jordan Allen played in, and his shot was not a million miles away. The visiting team would conjure up something next. Mitch Megginson and Adam Emsley exchanging the ball well, and the latter shot just kept by via some post paint. There was plenty of chances at Palmerston. Allen providing for Reece Lyon's header, but it was just always rising. It would take until the midway point of the second half for the breakthrough for the hosts. Nicky Clark spotting the space for Benjamin Lucent. He had time to take a few touches and ping into the bottom corner. Queens would then get the second 11 minutes from time. The corner was only cleared as far as Reece Lyon, who finished with aplomb. Three points for the Doonhamers, who remain fairly comfortable in fourth place.
It would be quite something if we managed to get ourselves in front here. Peterhead win the first ball, but it's still in the mixer. Keeper comes out, gets the punch. Kieran Miller! Oh, it's ended off the line! Oh, that was so close to one of the most exquisite goals this season. Partick level with Dunfermline. Here comes the corner. And it's in the back of the net! Against Brian Easton, who gets the final touch. He may well have hurt himself in the process a little bit. But East Fife have got in front. So at the start of the season, a lot of people expected Falkirk would struggle and that Livingston would sort of be quite solid. This could be a chance for Sam Colbert. I think it's been cleared off the line. Past the goalkeeper. And even then, it would really only be delaying the inevitable. Yeah. That's a good ball through. It's Mackenzie Ross. It's fired into the box to get the shot away, and it's in the back of the net despite a touch from Robbie Hemfrey. All square. Slattery, Fash, I think he was offside. No flag though, Fash. McKenna. And it's stumped home! Sam Colbert puts his strike back in front!
It remains as you were at the top of League One. Stennismuir 2 points clear, having played a game more. Queen of the South have extended their gap to 7 from 5th place Peterhead in the playoffs. The Blue Toon do have a game in hand though. The bottom two with 2 good wins, which means it's as you were in 9th and 10th. We head into the League 2 top 2 battle now. We start at Station Park as East Kilbride, who had 3 out of 3 wins against Forfar Athletic this season, look to continue in the same vein.
Morris's header! And 1-0 to the home side. His 6th goal of the season. And isn't that a shock to the system for EK? Pass to pick out Jake Sutherland. And here goes Forfar. Sutherland! Off the woodwork! And almost for Forfar Athletic. And then cleared away from Forfar. Lovely challenge for Andrew Kyle. Leach. The shot a bit too soft. Finally on the ground. Matty Allen. Trying to swivel and turn past. The cross met by Andrew Kyle, however, Scott Shepherd like a train pressing. And now bobbling. Sutherland! Blocked by Leach and then cleared by Fagan. Haddos. Lovely from Forfar, Angus Miller. Miller! And a lovely save from Craig. Bright. Struck with real whippage. Sutherland! And a great stop from Hepburn. And Forster headed out to Kyle, and it will be another East Kilbride throw-in. Leach. EK trying their hardest to find something. Fagan. Sean Fagan! The deflection. Baldy. Robertson. John Robertson! And not a million miles away from John Robertson.
Lyndon Tass will get his first touch back at one of his old stamping grounds. Quigg gets a wee header on.
Lovely wee flick on.
Toure
is through here.
In spite of the
it's going to have to go alone.
And he scores! Sal Toure, the self-styled most handsome man in Scotland, gives Stranraer the lead. 6 minutes in. Cameron, what about that one? Did well to shrug off the defender. Can Stranraer build on this lead? That the free kick goes to McManus. Tries to get into the box. It is deflected off a defender. Comes back out as far as Reid.
Reid's got Evan Dunn out wide here.
I think Reid saw that initially. Here's Quigg in the box, cuts it across. Darren Lang gets the shot on target. Yeah. McManus with the corner. Curls in. McGrath
going to drop.
Gets a touch. Oh, and I thought that was flying in there from Lewis Hunter. Sonker there gets that one away for the home side. Here's Stowe. Left to Cammy Russell.
Again, Callum Booth's going to go past him, but I think Cammy Russell's going to go it alone. Gets the shot away.
Oh, and that was close.
Not far away at all. Again, not really the placement or the power to overly trouble.
And Stranraer strongly claiming for a handball, the referee having none of it. And here's Russell in the box, and that's a goal.
Scuffed it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, that's a decision we need to look back at. Again, controversial.
Certainly Chris Aiken asking the assistant referee on this side about it.
Cregan, and it comes
Well
back off
closed down by
Salturi in front of the box.
Just trying to get it under control.
He's in.
He's got him well.
Oh, and that's a decent save
Stumped
at
the
the
palms
post.
there.
Yeah, Smarters do bring it out though, and McManus
Very,
does
very
really well. Runs back all the way, wins the ball, and now he's bringing it forward again. Gets it
That's
away.
the right idea,
That's a
well
lovely
done.
ball. Gillis
Tries to deliver it across.
and it's in the net! Aaron Quigg puts Stranraer in front again. 73rd minute. That was lovely from McManus. Nice ball in from Gillis, I think it was, Cameron, and then Quigg pokes it home.
The race for the final playoff spot is an exciting side plot away from the League Two title race. Visitors Annan looking to edge closer and found the breakthrough 8 minutes before the break. A good bit of play and ball fizzed across for Tommy Goss there to take the credit. However, officially it's been credited as a whistling off defender Dylan Ross for an own goal. The home side started the day in 4th spot. Looking for the response in the second half, Kane Hester's ball brought a bit of danger, but Charlie Albinson in goal had it covered. If not peppering the goal, Elgin were trying to find that equaliser. Goalie Tom Ritchie in no man's land trying to gain possession of the ball has led to Mikko Virtanen's strike be clear of the line by Keith Watson. Annan had the chance to extend the lead after this shove by Kyle Girvin on Tommy Goss. A yellow card and a decent free kick opportunity. Willie Gibson's sneaky ball coming off the defender, and Josh Dixon trying a little spectacular number, but it wasn't the fluke connection he wanted, and it was bundled away by Ritchie. Time was slipping away for Elgin, and there'd be more bother. Mikko Virtanen sliding in, and it was deemed as rash on Tommy Muir. Player manager Willie Gibson was in hand to squeeze the penalty past Ritchie for 2-0 with 5 to play. The host tried to keep playing away, and a long throw-in head tennis marathon led to Kane Hester on the end of the move, but it was well saved at close range. Annan would though get the final Goss on the scoreboard in stoppage time. Charlie Albinson's long ball forward found Tommy Goss, he helped it on and then was teed up by Tommy Muir. 3 points and well and truly condensing that playoff race chase. Third place Clyde had their protein fuels up from the start at Meadowbank. Scott Williamson and Marlon Redfern combining to play in Barry Cudahy for the opener inside 4 minutes. Cole Williams soon after was the provider of a furious ball across which needed Mark Weir to parry away in goal, and Williamson was there to follow up but was just wide. The Bully Wee were toying with the bottom side's defenders. Williamson again with tricky feet but ultimately couldn't get a clean shot away. Heading towards the hour mark and more troubles for Edinburgh City. There was a lot of pushing and shoving in the box, but Mason Beattie was adjudged to have fouled Logan Dunnicky to concede a penalty in the middle of a Clyde sandwich. To add insult to metaphoric and figurative injury, Beattie would have to go off and be replaced, and Williamson would score from the spot for 2-0. Edinburgh City kept pushing for a consolation, and this corner led to a fine Dylan Williams effort just over the bar. Divine Isserheinrein was played through too, but his lob was just not to be, and it would finish 2-0 to the wayside. Two sides here largely playing for pride for the rest of the campaign. Russell McLean for the visitors had the first opportunity, stealing the ball and was through and goal. His angle shot was fairly comfortable though for Aidan Rice. Dumbarton would make the most of the advantage played here by referee Lewis Hogarth. Ali Omar using the space to drive a powerful shot just the wrong side of the post. Scott Tomlinson would fend off the Argy Bargy to provide next. Leighton McIntosh waiting for the header but couldn't find the target himself. Abino's free kick and penalty appeal would lead to a goal, but not for them. A fast Dumbarton break led to McIntosh playing through Scott Tomlinson, who used the magnet of the byline and squeezed the shot past Robert Duffy for 1-0. Eight minutes into the second half, and Albion would be level. Dylan Wells and Connor Campbell in sync before Mackenzie Carrs fending off the tackle to help Dale Hilson to finish the move. That was 1-1. Wales will be part of something different with 11 minutes to go. The high boot on Christian Webster led to a very inviting free kick position for the Suns. Smith teed up for the strike, which Duffy got a hand to, but Scott Honeyman was there to score. Mark Dunham was booked for this loud challenge in the 5th minute of added time. It all led to grief as Kai Kirkpatrick raised a hand up at Russell McLean and would be shown a red card. All in all, rather unnecessary scenes at the end of the match. Dumbarton and Stirling Albion level in points in 8th and 9th. Very little movement in the League 2 table this week. East Kilbride and Spartans stay as they were, with both losing. If you are thinking of the unthinkable, Bully Wee fans, Clyde are within 10 points now, the gap between them and the top. Thank you as ever for watching this week. What has been another fantastic weekend of action from the Scottish Football Roundup team. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.